everyone, welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And guys, today we are doing the Ollies Fishing Challenge. So guys, I've already been to Ollies. Sorry, didn't take you with it. The music's always loud, and they yell at me for having a camera, and I don't want to get kicked out of my Ollies permanently, because I love Ollies. I love going to Ollies and doing Ollies related things. But guys, they had tons and tons of fishing gear there this time, and I was so happy. I might have went a little overboard with it. So guys, I'm going to show you some of what I'd bought. Uno momento while I pick it up off the ground. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to be using in today's video is this little Bomber, is it Fat A? Square A. Bomber Square A. And look at the color, guys. I don't know what they call this color. Does it say on the back? It does not say on the back, unfortunately. Guys, all I know is that is a baby bass looking color. And right now, ponds like this should be loaded with baby bass, baby tadpoles, little fish that are about this size and this color. I'm expecting this to stomp something. I am hopeful that it will. But guys, let's pitch it on the ground. Let's go to our next lures. And guys, I'm going to say I couldn't buy just one. I bought two. So my two lures here, they are both ZMan Leapfrogs. Guys, these are both beautiful setups, and I did not know that ZMan actually made frogs. I didn't have the first clue. But one of these, the white one, I believe it's on, nope, other side. This one, the white one, is just a regular old hollow body frog. This one is a poppin' frog. So guys, I think as the day gets later, these are going to definitely play a part in my fun. But the last thing that I have, by the way, I hope these are as tough as those TRDs. TRDs are like iron. But the last thing I have are Googan Squad clickbaits. Guys, these are two Googan Squad clickbaits. I believe they are half ounces. They are, both of them are half ounce baits. Now, I bought fire red and black and blue, and I got trailers to go with both of them. So for the black and blue, I got a black and blue horny toad from Zoom. And guys, again, these were cheap because we went to Ollies, and Ollies has good stuff cheap. But I'm hopeful that these black and blue frogs will go well with this black and blue clickbait. But also too, I got white flukes, which by the way, I definitely am going to use on their own. But also, I think with this red body and these white flukes, it's going to look like an injured bait fish trying to get away. I'm hopeful that something's going to nail it like it's a struggling, fleeing bait fish that's already been hurt by something, like that big bird that I see over in that corner spot. He'll probably fly off by the time I walk down. But guys, we're going to take our lures, all of them, we're going to put them on rods, and we're going to see if we can catch something. All right, guys, it is full sun, so it is not terribly cold at the moment, but we are definitely going to give her a try, and we're going to start off with La Fluky Fluke. We're going to see if we can't draw one up. I think we can do it, though. Come on, guys. When in doubt, fluke out. Guys, that did not take us very long. All right, guys, bass number one. Let's give him a pitch. And guys, I may or may not continue with the fluke. I'm not really sure. All right, guys, so I decided to make a change. So we got that, I think they call it Fireball Red, but red with a white fluke on the back. And guys, this kind of brings to mind those old torpedoes to me. You know, where it was a red head and then the white body. This is a little bit more red than that, of course. And we're definitely well past spring, but we're still gonna give it a try, see if we can catch one with it. Guys, they don't seem to want this. I think I'm gonna try something different. All right, guys, so I grabbed our other piece of plastic. This is a Zoom horny toad, of course, with those blue feet. And also, I will show you, I have this, what I call this is a Saber rig. So this is a floating weight so that this has something under it to keel it while I'm throwing it out. Otherwise, sometimes it's going to want to do this, and the hook is just not heavy enough to flip it back over. But with that weight on it, it will, and it'll also cast like 2 miles. So I think it'll get these feet down in the water also a little bit more, so they'll gurgle a little bit, because a horny toad doesn't gurgle a ton, but with that weight on it, it sure enough will. But we're going to throw it way back in that nasty stuff, drag it out, and see if there's a bass back there. Oh, guys, I got a really good bite. He tried for it. Looks like the hook's a little bit back on my thing. I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna get back in there and see if we can catch him. Guys, other than that one bite, we ain't got nothing on the toad for a while. So I think I am gonna head in, hydrate, and move places. All right, guys, fluke engaged. Let's see if we can't catch us one. Hopefully we will. Come on, guys. He must have hit it whenever it was dropping. That's a nice fish, too. Guys, they want the fluke. They want the fluke by itself. Let me qualify that. They do not seem to want the fluke with anything else. But, guys, weather's not great. But we're still fishing. We're still catching fish. Let's give him a kiss. Give him a pitch. Back he goes, and we're going to stay with the fluke because we're catching fish, and I like catching fish. Well, guys, maybe this rain is turning the bite off because they have not been interested in this fluke since that last fish I caught. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to break that other chatterbait out. I'm going to throw a trailer on it, and let's see if maybe they want a black and blue rather than fireball red. All right, guys, here's our black and blue bait, and look at those feet down there. Guys, surely something's got to be hungry for a black and blue bait with a black and blue trailer. You know, most people, this is their favorite color of chatterbait, or in this case, clickbait. For me, definitely going to be white. All right, guys, so it's a new day. It's a new way. And, guys, we have our ZMan Tote. Look at the top. I didn't realize the Z on it until after I'd bought it. Now, I haven't trimmed the tails. I haven't done anything special other than tied me a loop knot. I'm wondering if this cupped mouth on this will be a little too much. The other frog or the toad might be better for this nastiest mess. But, guys, won't know until we try. And I've never tried a ZMan product like this. So, I'm very interested to know how good it really is. But, guys, we won't know until we try. Guys, he's on. There he is. Oh, no. No, guys. I have not had a great hookup ratio as of late. But, guys, you saw it. We did get a fish to bite this. Let's get back in there and see if maybe he's got a friend. No friends, but guys, I think I'm going to throw the other frog on, being as we've gotten a really good bite on this one. I'm going to fish some of this really nasty cheese over here, see if I can pick up another fish, because guys, I want to catch one on the frog. All right, guys, so here is our other frog, and guys, again, I have not cut the tails at all, and you can see they're pretty long, but I'm just going to use this like it is. I'm going to see if I can get in this nastier stuff here with this thing that does not have a cupped mouth and catch one. Oh, guys, he come for it and just slurped it off the top. Got to keep him on top or he doesn't get under the cheese. Yeah, he didn't get under the cheese. And guys, he has both of those hooks in his bottom jaw. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Makes me happy. Guys, I'm gonna get me some gram pictures. If you're not following the gram, what are you doing? All right, guys, gram achieved, and we're gonna go ahead and give him a big old kiss on the mouth. Appreciate you playing the game, boss. We're gonna throw him way out there so he can get in the water and not in this cheese. But guys, I'm excited. I'm gonna go back to fishing that popping frog, or maybe I'll break out the little crankbait. Who knows? You'll find out momentarily. All right, guys, so we have our Bomber Square A, and look how pretty that looks outside the package. That is so nice. But guys, it may be a little bit too to fish this, but guys, you don't know until you try it. So we're gonna try for a little while. We're fishing with our Aldebaran, and I'm gonna real slow like roll this. No, I can already feel something's on it. Guys, may just be too cheesy for this. Let's go a little bit further down and see what we can do with it. Guys, it's just too grassy for this particular lure, but it's not too grassy for the popping frog, and that's what we're going to go get. Guys, popping frog engage. Let's see if we can get it done before the sun goes plumb. It's already under the hill, but goes plumb down. One tried for it. Let's get back there and see if he can try for it again. He tried for it again. Guys, this may be a consequence of me having long legs. All right, guys, it is the absolute last part of the day, but I want to give a good shot to this. So we came back to our first pond that we were at, and we're gonna see how this does. I think we're gonna catch something. Guys, I'm on. No, guys, oh, this video, I have lost so many fish. And on top of that, this lure is now in my shirt. So guys, it can catch a fish. And if I can get this lure out, let me pull you off my chest so you can actually see. Look at that. Stuck in my shirt. So guys, let me see if I can get that out and maybe catch fish, but this may be the end of it. All right, guys, we are here at the Booty Crack O-Dawn, and I'm gonna try again with this little crankbait because we got really close yesterday to that one fish. We had another one come up right to the edge of shore. Not sure if I showed you that or not, but we got too close not to catch something on this. And here the frogs are going. Birds is chirping. It's a beautiful morning. Come on, guys. First cast. And he got off here at shore. But guys, we're definitely getting a gram photo. He thinks he's getting away, but he's not getting away. Guys, gotta get a gram photo. Uno momento. All right, guys. So, gram pictures achieved. It's going back. He wasn't a big one, but we appreciate all fish. So guys, that was my literal first cast. So curse might be on me now, but I'll risk it. I will risk it. I think I'm gonna go grab the toad and see if I can catch one on it. Guys, that may be the end of her though, because we don't have but just so long until we gotta go on our next adventure. All right, guys, so that is the end of our video. Guys, we answered the question, can you go to Ollies? Which Ollies has, as the slogan says, good stuff cheap. And guys, you can definitely see that they do have good stuff cheap. We got Googan baits, we got Zoom baits, we got other great baits from ZMan and so forth and so on. And guys, I will say that that this is definitely a case where if you look, you can find the deals. Everyone complains, oh, there's no cheap baits anymore. Oh, everything's so expensive. No, it's not. It's not expensive if you go and look in the correct places. If you go and seek out those good deals. If you go and seek out places like Ollies. Ollies is a great place to pick up cheap stuff. Now, you're going to have the same kind of variety of things as if you went to even as something as simple as Walmart. Most people have a Walmart in their neighborhood or somewhere close by. No, you're not going to have endless amounts of baits in comparison to Ollies, which is going to have usually half an aisle or less. My Ollies happens to have less. It's just like a little cube of fishing rods, and then on each wall is the fishing lures, and then there was boxes and boxes of fishing lures. Again, I'm sorry I didn't take you in, but Ollies is loud, and I don't want to get kicked out of my local Ollies forever and ever, because I like Ollies, and I go shopping there for other things outside of YouTube. But guys, let's see if I can count it all up. We caught 2 fish on fluke. We caught a fish on frog. We caught a fish on the crankbait. We had bites on everything. Everything got a bite at least, except for one of the clickbaits. One of the clickbaits didn't. I believe it was the black and blue one that didn't get a bite. But guys, you can't make them want a lure all the time. But you can see, again, Ollies, good stuff, cheap. You can get good equipment there. You can go and have a hilarious time with that equipment. And guys, that's what we've done today. And I hope that you have enjoyed watching the videos. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe, guys. We are trying to get ever larger amounts of our friends subscribed, because not very many of you watching are subscribed. But guys, I just want to thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.